Are you cut out for real estate? Is real estate a viable career option for you? What are the pros, cons? Does it make sense? Should you get into it? Are you a good fit? Let's explore that in this video in the most raw, honest, and simple way possible. I want to break this down in the most simplistic fashion and give it to people raw and unfiltered, which you're not really going to find anywhere else, unfortunately, in today's world. All right. Number one, when you get into real estate or you're considering getting into real estate, you need to understand that you are diving headfirst into entrepreneurship and direct sales. Meaning, if you're unwilling to engage with people, learn and master communication, talk to a lot of people every day, and understand fundamentally that you're building your own business from the ground up with no help. If you're unwilling to do those two things or accept those two things that I just described, it is not for you. So much of what's being pushed out into the mainstream and what people believe about real estate is wrong. You even get a taste of it in real estate school. 99.9% of what you learn in real estate school, you are not going to use when you get out there in the field. The sales aspect of it. We thought now, oh, well, it's just social media and people are going to come to me and I'm going to wear a fancy suit or a shirt and people are going to call me. You're going to have to go out there and hunt for business. More and more people are going online and failing miserably. This isn't a social media game. Sure, it's about marketing yourself, but you're going to have to engage in active lead generation, outbound prospecting. If you're unwilling to talk to people, do open houses, make phone calls, knock on doors, talk to people in person, and really get out there, right? Meet local businesses, be boots to the ground. You may not have to do that forever, but if you're unwilling to do that at least for a couple years to establish yourself, this isn't the career for you. Because with that comes sales. Are you willing to master sales? Are you willing to become a student and practitioner of communication and have to face your social anxieties, fear, introvertedness, whatever it is that you may deal with? Because I feel like nowadays people champion that and they wear it like a badge of honor. Oh, I'm introvert. I have social anxiety. That's not normal. Now, I'm not here to badger people about that. What I'm saying is you're going to have to conquer that and face it head on. And that's one of the deepest rooted insecurities in people is that. And if you're unwilling to face that and fight it head on, because what you want on the other side of it is so dear to your heart and you want it so bad, this career is not for you. Number two, you're going to have to learn to put that talk of being humble and putting your head down and blending in to the side. And you're going to have to market yourself 24/7, be front and center, push yourself, your brand, and make yourself available to the world. This secret agent, I just want to be low key. I don't want anybody to know me. It's not going to work. Oh, I just want a faceless brand. I don't want anybody to see me on social media. I don't want anybody to know. I don't want my face on my business card. You're not going to be a secret agent. A secret agent doesn't last in the business and they're broke. So again, you may be uncomfortable. And this isn't about getting rich and famous and everywhere you go, people are, no, I'm just saying you're going to have to market yourself 24/7 and your business relies on that. Talking about what you do in real estate and again, the sales aspect of it, what you do on social media, you have to get out there and market yourself. You cannot hide behind the scenes or this and that. No, you're going to have to market yourself. If you have money, invest in ads and put your face and get those impressions out in front of people. You got to be comfortable. Now, again, if you don't want to do that, real estate most definitely is not for you. Next, you have to be okay getting attention because that comes with it. With attention comes hate, criticism, judgment, and all that stuff. My meteoric rise to 200,000 subscribers on YouTube and 60, 70,000 followers on Instagram, which I hit those numbers 5-6 years ago, right? Before I had to start all over on these platforms. I got a tremendous amount of love and praise. I was making a lot of money, but with that came criticism, judgment, people complaining about me, hating on me, sending me threats, blah, blah, blah. If you want to grow a brand and get to that level, whether you deal with that on a macro big level like I did, or even on a micro level where you have a handful of people who are against what you're doing or who badmouth you and judge you and criticize you, you're going to deal with it on your scale. I dealt with it on a bigger scale because more people knew my brand. It's okay. But I accepted it. I knew for me to get big, I'm going to have a lot of attention and eyeballs. And with that comes, even if it's a small percentage, the criticism and the hate. You're not willing to deal with that on a major or minor scale. Real estate is not for you. Next, I brought this up in the beginning. You are on your own. I don't care what influencers tell you. You are running your own business and you are an entrepreneur. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody's going to give you anything. You want coaching and training, you're going to have to pay for it and earn it. No one's going to, again, you might luckily find some influencers like me who, give you some free game online, but nobody is going to roll out the red carpet for you and hold your hand through this business. If you think you're going to get that or you want it, entrepreneurship, running your own business and real estate is not for you, period. Next, you have to be a risk taker. With risk comes the fact that you will stumble and fall, make mistakes, not have it figured out. You won't be good. You'll make fun of yourself. People will make fun of you. And it may take you some time because with that risk comes the fact that you're not going to get paid. You may get your first deal right away. It may take you 3 months or 6 months or a year to finally start building momentum. Are you willing to take that risk? That's one of the first questions I ask people when they really want to join my team. I said, how long are you willing to go? And the correct answer is until it works. If someone says, oh, I only have 3 weeks or a month or 2 months, I say you're not a fit for the team. I can't have somebody who puts a timeline on it. Why? When you start a business and you're an entrepreneur and you're taking that risk, you can't expect to succeed, on your timeline. In 1 month and 2 months. Why? Talk to me or anybody who's made it big in other people's eyes, and you'll clearly and consistently hear stories. It took me 6 months to get started. It took me a year or two to build momentum. I didn't make a sale for a year. I didn't make a sale for 2 years. And now they have huge, thriving businesses. They didn't put a timeline on it. Their mentality was, I'm going to work until I get the success. There's no time limit. That's the difference between an entrepreneur and somebody who works a 9 to 5. The 9 to 5, you show up, you get the paycheck. Entrepreneur, you're risking it. There's a big question mark. That's risk. If you're not willing to at least take calculated risks, which I consider this, again, real estate and this career path is not for you. Next, if you're somebody who has zero interest, again, I'm assuming you want to do very well in this business, not okay. Assuming you want to do very well. If you're somebody who's disinterested in and not willing to commit to personal mastery and true personal development, real estate's not for you. As you start ascending the ranks and you get into circles like mine, like I look at my team, my students, my communities, the vast majority of what we do and have to tackle and that we enjoy is ourselves, the person staring back at us in the mirror. Because the technical aspect, what you need to do and all that is simple. You can find that for free. But what separates that top 1 or 5% of people who are doing it and on a high level from everybody else? It's this. You have to commit to being a true student of communication, mindset, true personal development, developing your character, becoming stronger, upholding honesty and ethics, being righteous, becoming more intelligent, valuing the understanding of human behavior, behavioral psychology. Now, again, I'm assuming you want to be elite. If you just want to be average or do 1 or 2 deals a year, this isn't for you. But if you're unwilling to commit to that, you're going to hit a wall. Everybody does. And again, if you're not interested in it, that's fine. Real estate's not for you. You have to be not a cheesy self-help junkie that doesn't do anything. No, true character and personal development, true development that comes with being a student of the game. Like you see behind me here, I have books everywhere. I'm learning. That's another reason, I would say the main reason that people commit to me and what I do is that. The chasing of being the best version of you. If that interests you and you're at least willing to dive into that world, even if it's unknown to you right now, then real estate would be a great career for you because you will be tested. Your fortitude, your character, your willpower, your confidence, everything about you in this industry is going to be tested. And when the opportunity presents itself and the pressure's on, what are you going to do? That's the key, right? So we've covered some very basic things. Notice how I'm not talking about, if you're a talker or you have the gift of the gab or you have money and this and that. It has nothing to do with that because I've seen people who come in who check off all those boxes that you're supposed to have that have failed miserably over and over and over and over again. These intangibles and these things that people aren't really focusing on or talking about are infinitely more important than everything else, right? If that's you, great. Now, this is what I want you to do. If you're still on the fence, right? I have free resources that I can offer you to give you a taste of this. One of which is the first link down there, the sales quiz. It'll get you on my email list. You'll get a little bit more information. It's free. And then from there, you can go on my website and I have a bunch of free stuff that you can get on the email list. We're always doing giveaways too. But that'll give you, again, you'll start getting emails and you'll get a reality check on what it's like. So at least from a distance, you can observe and say, okay, is this something I want to be a part of? Even if I'm personally not your cup of tea, that's fine. In addition to that, you have my website, a lot of sales stuff, right? Check it out. Even if, again, you're checking things out from a distance, but at least get into the proper ecosystem that's not going to feed you lies, that's going to tell you it's all about hard work and dedication and doing exactly what it is that you need to do to become the best version of yourself. However, also become a great real estate agent and salesperson and entrepreneur, because that's ultimately what it's about. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, Bryan.Casella, just like the name. I'll put it in the description as well. Be sure to leave a comment if there's anything you want me to elaborate on. If you're more of an OG or a veteran, add to the things that I said, right? Be sure to subscribe to the new channel if you haven't already. We're on our road to 100K, 200K, and then 1 million, which I know we'll do on this channel and beyond. Other than that, appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.